This is a voice check. This is a voice check. You guys know the drill. Let me know in the live chat if you guys can hear me a-okay, if the music's too loud, if the music's too soft. And hey, while we wait, please go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that as well so you don't miss the next live stream. Today's live stream is definitely going to be an interesting one, so get comfy. We're going to start very soon. Alright, let's get this started. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dexter, and I welcome you back to the Mango Grow for your daily weekday Mango live stream. Holy, my face is a little bit far too big in today's live stream. Let's reduce that a little bit. Boom. All right, so how's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Now, usually I would have been coming on over here and saying, hey guys, don't worry, I know the weekend was brutal, but it's gonna be all right, we're gonna be fine, blah blah blah. But seems like a lot of the Mongolians and the seedlings really freaking killed it over the weekend. So I'm really glad to see that everything that we've been teaching over the past like year and a half, 2 years now has been put into effect by the community members. Now, that being said, yes, there are people who did get hurt, right? And sometimes that's just the price you gotta pay to learn how to trade these markets, right? Because that arrogance will get humbled by the market. And this weekend, we saw a lot of arrogance get humbled. I'm not trying to be hard on people who did get hurt. I feel your pain. Trust me, I have felt your pain. I can recall that pain. I've had moments that have completely floored me, literally floored me, where I had to just get up from my computer, walk out of my freaking office, and just sit on the floor, on the cold floor, for freaking hours thinking, what did I just do? Right, we've gone through those moments, and those moments are essentially why I started Mango. Those moments are essentially why I started the Mango way of trading, the stress-free way of trading. All weekend, guys, I pretty much did nothing, right? I was playing Catan all weekend with my friends and family from all over the world, in Canada, etc. So, and I actually did really well this weekend. Let me give you guys a rundown of essentially how I manage my trades through the weekend, and you guys can tell me what you guys want me to drill down into, right? I did very little. Even though we had such massive dumps, the only trade I managed during the weekend was my Bitcoin trade. And I can go ahead and tell you guys how I manage that trade. It's going to be really interesting if you guys are interested in learning how to manage a little bit more of a complex setup. And for the rest of it, all my altcoins, I didn't touch them. I didn't sell, and I didn't do anything but buy. I did buy into more altcoins that I've been looking at, and some altcoins showed strength, showed their hand to me, and I was like, all right, I'm buying that. I am also going to be now looking to reallocate and reshuffle my altcoins, my positions. Essentially, some altcoins where I'm overweighted in that did not perform as well as I expected them to perform in that dump, I'll be looking to put them into stronger altcoins, right? So we can talk about all of that today. I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to one of the Mango on the live stream, Insinium, I believe. Let me scroll up. Right at the beginning of the live chat, you guys can scroll up and read it as well. He says, you'll be glad to know that I not only did not get liquidated by that dump yesterday, but I managed to buy back in at a lower price on everything but BNB, right? So, well freaking done. Like, a lot of people message me saying, hey, I did this, thank you for the Mango way, you know. So don't thank me, guys. This is what I've told all of you. Do not thank me. It is you guys, because I can teach you all everything I know, right? I can teach you all that I know, but you guys have to put on the trade. You guys have to put on the discipline and the patience. You guys have to make sure you're not over leveraged and get shook out of good positions. Look at this weekly chart over here on Bitcoin. Has it really done much? Was there any reason to actually get wrecked? Look at all the weekly charts of all coins. In fact, they all look fantastic. They look fantastic, more than fantastic. We'll get to that, but if you guys had done it the Mango way, if you guys just followed what we've been teaching, and that's harder said than done, I understand. Way harder said than done, because it's our emotions that get tested in these markets. But those who did have done fantastic. In fact, just this morning, I caught up on my PMs, and I need to give you guys an update on Raja. So I talked to you guys about him a couple of weeks ago, right? Where he had a massive win, where he turned $7,000 guys into around $42,000 at the time, right? Which was huge, especially now for some of you who are from North America. I get it, like, you know, $40,000, $50,000 may not be a lot, but consider that in a lot of countries, that's a lot of money, especially when you start off with $7,000, and that's a lot of money to begin with, you know, relative to your country anyways. Now you've turned that into 42,000. Well, guess what, guys? He managed to keep, you know, he did not get cocky. He did not get arrogant. He did not let those profits go. In fact, he kept his head on his shoulders. He kept his mango head on his shoulders. He did it the mango way, the seedling way. He is a proud seedling member, and now his account is, so he turned it to almost 1 BTC at the time. Remember, he said, Sean, I'm almost at 1 BTC. This is ridiculous. It was huge for him, life-changing money. 0.75 BTC is what he had. Now he has 1.7 BTC. So he literally has put on an extra 1 BTC in that entire time. There's so much opportunity in these markets, guys. All you have to do is follow your discipline and your principles. Do the mango way. You guys can kill it. All right, this market is the kind of market that will change lives, okay? But you gotta do it right. It can change your life for the worse if you get greedy, okay? It will change your life for the worse if you get greedy, or you just gotta do it right. So let me go to the chat before I get on over to the charts really, and see what you guys want me to start off with. There are two things we can start off with. We can go through all the altcoins in the weekly time frame and just, like, you know, discuss. I didn't really do much on those other than buy a few altcoins. Or we can discuss my Bitcoin trade, because I did take a loss on my Bitcoin trade, and I did manage, so my Bitcoin trade has been building up all the way from around 54,000, but I did buy at around 60,000, 59,000 as well, right? Those trades, that juncture of my trade, I had to take a loss on, and I want to talk to you guys about how I manage that, if you guys are interested, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait for you guys to let me know what you guys want to start with while I take a sip of my drink. By the way, from the looks of it, it does seem like the mango seedlings are out trading me, and I'm pretty proud of that. Seems like all the mango seedlings are doing really freaking well. Don't delete the message, Obina, if they spam. Just ban them from the channel. No retreat, no surrender. I love how Andrew calls me Shauno. I just love it. So does Pauline, actually. It's an Australian thing. It's an Aussie thing. I love it. I love Aussies, man. I love Australians. AJ Small says, what keeps me from taking profits too early? I'm just greedy, man. No, it's just my trading style. I'm okay losing. I'm okay losing, and I want the big wins. IJ is in here. How's it going, buddy? I see you. Avi's in here too. Peter's in here. How's it going? All right. So it seems like some of you are interested in how I manage that trade. Okay. So we'll have to, like, kind of step back a little bit to discuss the trade all the way back from where I started building it, right? From around the 52,000, 54,000 level. Bitcoin has been a little bit difficult to trade in that time. We can do a rundown, actually. So if you guys do remember, I did have a position over here initially at around 52,000 that I did get trapped out of, right? So essentially I exited and we bottomed up on me. Then I re-entered my trade right over here at around 54,200, 54,200, 54,500. I don't remember the exact numbers, right? But I kept building my trade, my trade on this dip over here too. I had built a little bit of a position somewhere around here, around 56, 57-ish. So essentially what I was playing was this weekly consolidation, right? Remember when we did have that dip onto this weekly level? I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place over here, just so that I don't spend too much time, guys, on the history of the trade. But essentially what we were looking at was this weekly level over here around 55,000. Now we've come down to test that again last week, right? So I've been building my trade around that zone on the weekly time frame, but that weekly consolidation, I was looking for the daily to break towards the upside, right? We're looking at this horizontal over here at around 60,000, 61,000 to break towards the upside, retest it, and have continuation. Now this is where it gets interesting. On our last live stream, I talked to you guys about how there's a bear case as well. The bulls are going to be looking for continuation, and how the bears are going to be looking at this, and this is how it gets really interesting. The bears are going to be looking at this as a rising channel. The bears are going to be saying, hey, this is just a rising channel, where if this is a rejection, this is a top, we're looking for this to come to the bottom of the channel. Now I drew this really crudely, if you guys do remember. I haven't changed anything since then. Even this measured move over here is still the same. I haven't changed anything. Okay, am I trading this? Not really, but it's really interesting to see how we are respecting that trend line. It could be just a coincidence, of course, but we did okay, let's take a step back. We did not see the continuation we were looking for. We were talking about that on the weekend too, on the Friday, I believe. We're not seeing the continuation that I would like to have seen by now, but sometimes you just got to be patient, right? And we may have bounced over here on this candle and had the follow through I was looking for, or the bears are going to step in now and really come in with force. Clearly the bears won, right? You could see on this candle over here, we broke back into the consolidation. As soon as we broke back into the consolidation, right, I was invalidated on my trade. So where have I been building my trade on? Here, around here, this zone, and then I added here, looking for the break, I added over here, and I added over here as well. So this portion of my trade, guys, it had to go. I was invalidated. I had to exit that portion of my trade as soon as we had this candle here. Okay, so this candle here was my invalidation. I had to exit that trade. Doesn't matter what my feelings are on Bitcoin having a trend continuation towards the upside. Now this is where you guys need to understand. I'm building the trade, right? I did not exit this zone and this zone. Why? Because when I entered that those trades over there, right, I was trading that zone as a consolidation, right? So all that I got invalidated on was that the consolidation broke towards the upside. So what Bitcoin essentially said was, we are going back into consolidation. Okay, the trend is not moving to the upside just yet. So we're going to go back into consolidation, and from there we're going to see whether we want to break down or break up. So I held on to these two portions of the trade. Now I was looking for this to come down and resettle around here by weekend, right? But then we had the massive dump towards the downside, and Bitcoin was threatening to actually close underneath the wedge as well. To me, the wedge, the diagonal over here, is not as important as the horizontal. Okay, now it looks like we closed really well on the weekly, but nonetheless, what I did on the weekend, now this is a little bit more of a advanced trading strategy. You guys don't need to understand it, but I'll tell you anyways what I did. Remember, I have this position here at around 55, and have this position here at around this position here at around 56, and this position here at around 54 to 55. What I did was to, one, hedge against my losses. So I took a loss here, right, in this zone here, to essentially cover those losses and also hedge this trade a little bit. I sold the 60k strikes on the April 30th expirations. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm talking about calls, right? I'm talking about options. I sold essentially some calls. I sold calls against my positions over here. When you are selling a call, I'm going to give you guys a quick explanation. When you are selling a call, you are collecting premium. Okay, you're collecting premium because essentially you are allowing someone else to buy from you at this price. Okay, so if Bitcoin actually closes above 60k, right? If Bitcoin closes above 60k by April 30ish and onward, I will have to take on a short position at this level over here at around 60k. But I'm already long from over here, right? So those two cancel out. So essentially what I've done is I've said, hey, you know what? Give me premium, give me cash. Okay, give me cash to cover the loss that I took over here, right? To cover the loss over here that I took around 60k, and I am willing to forego my long position if Bitcoin breaks 60K, right? So if Bitcoin breaks 60K and keeps going further, I will have to give that long position away to someone else, and he will take advantage of that trade. But in return, I have gotten premium, I've gotten paid, and that has essentially covered my loss. Now, however, here's where it gets really interesting. If Bitcoin simply goes sideways, okay, if Bitcoin simply goes sideways and does nothing by April 30th, I get to keep that premium anyways, and my long is open and in the clear, right? So even if Bitcoin breaks 60K after that, I get that premium, my loss is covered, and that loss actually turns into a winner now, because I can now use that premium as margin to actually, you guys get it. But I don't want to get too complicated with all of this. It's just a rundown of how I quickly manage my trade to make the pain less painful, right? But there's always a trade-off. What I'm trading over here is further upside from 60K onwards between now and April 30th. After April 30th, I'm in the clear again, right? Get it? I hope you guys understand. Let me know in the comments, in the chat. It's a little bit, I bet you guys don't understand it all, but you guys get the gist of it, right? This is what I mean, by the way, guys, when I say that I use options, and I'm most of the time a seller when I'm using options. I'm not a buyer, right? I don't use options like other people do in the way that they gamble it. Is it too loud? Is the audio too loud? Damn it, the audio must have been too loud. The music. So Garima, you don't need to understand the procedure, right? You're not there yet. You're still in your learning journey. You just keep grinding slowly, keep learning. You keep adding more tools to your repertoire as a carpenter. I use Derbit, Peter. Right? Jason's like, I'm lost, but don't worry, man. Like, the more you watch Mango, the more you learn over time, and the more comfortable you'll get with all of these concepts. So your job right now, guys, is just to keep studying, keep learning, and over time, I want you guys to think years from now, right? Start thinking, because I was talking to somebody yesterday who got hurt in the markets, and he said something that was really telling of him wanting to make wins right away, right? If you're starting a journey, especially with Mango, guys, you need to understand that you need to be thinking far ahead. Don't be thinking about making money now. This is a learning journey, and the markets will always have opportunity for you. Don't think that this is your last chance to make money. It is not true. There'll be another bull market, and if it's not in crypto, that market will be in some other market. Who knows, right? We will be there though. Mango will be there. So as long as you guys survive with Mango and keep learning with us, you will take advantage of all these bull markets and bear markets, right? I made my wins on the bear market, by the way. The biggest wins I made were all in the bear market, which is why I'm not as aggressive in the bull market. So keep that in mind. So yeah, essentially, what I've done now is I'm pretty much waiting for Bitcoin to consolidate before I make my next move. Saida says, that's a good question, Saida. What is the best option for spreading a small amount to more altcoins, or go a high amount on a few top altcoins? Honestly, I prefer the latter option. This is not financial advice, because there's more liquidity on top altcoins. They're easier to manage. Especially if you're a new trader, you need to understand that there's trade management involved, and you don't want to be managing like freaking 10-15 altcoins. I'd rather manage 3 to 4 or maybe 5 maximum than manage like so many shit coins and hoping that they all moon 100x, right? So you'll see people have so many shitcoins, like a big list, and they'll be like, this one went 200%, that one went 300%, but their position sizes and all of them were meaningless. I've told you guys this before, like a 10% win for me on Bitcoin is going to mean way more than a 200% pump on Dogecoin. My DGB trade did 2x thanks to Mango, very stress-free. Good job, Avi. Good freaking job. Hey, Sean, what you'll be looking at moving forward for Bitcoin this week? Okay, so Ananta, I did post a audio clip in the Mango Seed chat. I also posted that audio clip for the Mango Grove links, right? For the people in the public Discord chat for like around 15 minutes. I left it on there just as a, you know, bonus for everyone who was active during that time. But if you are on the C chat, go ahead and listen to that audio clip. Okay, the rundown essentially is that I'm not going to go through that entire rant that I did on the weekend in that audio clip. I think you should listen to it. But the gist of it is that I think that we are essentially doing what we discussed last week, right? Last week we talked about how I think Bitcoin is at the 10K to 12K region, right? You guys do remember we were looking at this region over here, and I said that I think we're the price action reminds me of this. Same story last time, guys. I was long during this entire time, right? During this zone, we broke out over here. Everybody saw the 10K broke and expected moon to 20K. What happened? We did not get the moon to 20K because everyone was expecting it. Why? Because everybody felt the pain of missing out on Bitcoin during this entire move, right? I missed out on Bitcoin during this move. I was bearish during this move, and then I got long at around 7,400, right? But now over here, same story. We broke 10K, did not see continuation, okay? Broke back into the consolidation phase, okay? Broke back into the consolidation phase, and now the question is, do we have something like this? Do we have something like this? Okay, but either way, that part, right, this entire zone is irrelevant because that's all part of the consolidation. Bitcoin went into a prolonged consolidation, right? Think about the overall structure, and then we pumped. After doing what? After shaking out all the over-leveraged longs on both altcoins as well as Bitcoin, right? And that was my qualm last week, right? And I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't put my finger on what exactly could be the scenario that plays out. And it occurred to me only on the weekend. I'm like, oh, this could be one scenario, right? So essentially, and this is what we talked about in the audio clip, we saw the same scenario as 10K where we consolidated along the major zone that everybody was looking at. I think this was a key fib level, blah, blah, blah. Broke up, did not see continuation, dumped back into consolidation. And now the question is, what happens, right? So during this week, right, during this entire time, I'm thinking, damn, we have people who are overly bearish, which we talked about, right? People are really bearish during this zone here. People are really bearish. We broke up. But now we had people who are way too bullish. And you could see that. You could see everyone was so bullish. All coins are also doing really well. People were FOMOing. People were over leveraging, taking 20x leverage on all coins. Ridiculous in my opinion. So there's so much bullishness, but at the same time, we have so much bearishness. So I was thinking, oh, wait a minute. Path to most pain is we dump down, shaking out all the leverage traders, all the over leverage traders, but at the same time, all the bears that have their I told you so moment will also get wrecked when all the altcoins just keep going like nothing ever happened. And that's what we talked about on Saturday, right? Or was it Sunday? Either way, that's what we talked about. And I feel like we're seeing that now. The altcoins are reacting like nothing ever happened. Look at things like Ethereum. Ethereum literally bounced back everything. Everything that I dumped, gone. Right? It's like it never happened. It's like it never happened. A lot of altcoins have done that. Like, I believe Rune is one of them too. They're looking really strong. Ava is looking really good. Right? Look at the weekly on Ava, guys. Fantastic. It's like nothing happened. We bounced off the zone that we were talking about last week. Somebody mentioned Ava, and I'm like, hey, this looks good. Marked out that zone. Look at what we did. Gave everybody buy opportunities, right? So I think right now, people who have gotten shook out of their trade, are going to feel the most pain, and the bears who are short are also going to be feeling a lot of pain because the altcoins are looking fantastic. Bitcoin, not as much. We're back into consolidation, but altcoins, in my opinion, are looking really good, shockingly good. And in my opinion, again, that is the path to most pain because so many altcoin traders got freaking wrecked. Jesus, my camera freaking moved with that. EOS recovered well too, eh? Marino says, can I ask about the Mango indicator in leverage? What do you mean in leverage? Your leverage should not, the indicator has nothing to do with leverage, right? It says, you say it's red for me and I have no idea what it is. Are you talking about the Mango dashboard? Are you talking about, let me pull it up for you guys. Are you talking about this or are you talking about the dynamic? Eddie says, I love your commentary, top classmate. Hey man, how's it going? Thank you so much for the kind comment, and I'm glad you're enjoying your time at the Mango Grove. Are you from Australia? If you're from Australia, you're already Mango. Whether you know it or not, you're already Mango. Garima says, Sean, you mentioned in the Grove chat about secretly wanting alts to dump to be able to collect more Bitcoin. Isn't that like opposite? Don't we collect BTC when alts pump? It's easier if you're a new trader to collect alts when altcoins are pumping, yes. But you need to understand that as altcoins pump, so the market judge altcoins based on their market cap, right? Their USD market cap. But Bitcoin being at such high prices, you need to understand that to collect Bitcoin, you need to put up a lot more USD value of Bitcoin to get Bitcoin out of your alts. Get it? So you have to put up that much more position size, especially in Bitcoin terms. Okay, if you want to collect USD, right, it really doesn't matter, to be honest. But to collect Bitcoin, you want your altcoins to be as low as possible against Bitcoin and get really wrecked, because the more volatile the wreckage is on Bitcoin, the faster they will move up in that volatility funnel to be able to make up what they lost, right? So essentially, to get back to the SAT value, they don't have that much the USD can still be intact. It's really, I hope you understand that, right? So you can just look at XRP, for example, right? You're able to collect more and more. Actually, yeah, this is a really good example. This is a better way for me to explain it. Instead of wanting XRP to have a massive pump like it did during this entire phase over here in the last bull market, right? All you need is for XRP to take legs down like this against Bitcoin, right? XRP could keep going up in the USD terms, keeping the market bullish, but if they dump on USD terms as well as Bitcoin terms, there's more recovery to be made like this, right? So VeChain, similar example, and this was a good move, right? This is a good move to collect Bitcoin, 350%. So it may not actually recover entirely or do as well as Bitcoin is doing, but it gets you the next leg up. And also keep in mind that if Bitcoin keeps going up, you can get much more buying power on your altcoins with less Bitcoin, or the other way around. You can put in the same Bitcoin and get a much bigger position size. Oh shit. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, buddy. And apologies for the crass language. Yeah, I was looking at this, guys. So I keep forgetting to switch my scene. This is why I'm so hesitant to even go on over to the dashboard. But I was talking about how you can... Let me just remove all of this. So essentially, you don't need to get a big leg up like this to collect Bitcoin, right? Even though XRP is in a bear market, and in fact, because it's in a bear market, you get to get a much bigger position size on your XRP with a much lower Bitcoin position. Get it? Or the other way around. You get to put in the same amount of Bitcoin that you usually would have done somewhere around here, but get a much bigger XRP position. And then the move that you get from around here to here is pretty significant, right? So your Bitcoin goes up in value. I feel like I'm struggling to explain it though. I know I can explain this better. I'm not doing a good job, and I apologize for that. Hey Rita, how's it going? Sean Twerk says you're not showing charts. Apologies, man. Oh, Shauna. Apologies. Her name is Shauna. You are showing the dashboard. Okay, I get it, guys. I get it. Is that on the Bitcoin pairing? I added XRP yesterday, man. Will likely add today as well. I'm long XRP, by the way, guys. Piece of Bleep says, I want to know Krisha's feelings. Krisha's feelings are that she's madly in love with me. Stay away. Stay away. Did she skip a heartbeat? She skips a heartbeat for me, not for dumps. Ooh, USD. Yo. What time frame? Weekly? I'm not seeing it, man. I'm not seeing it. Wanna? I was looking at this too. The bull flag was here, bud. It did break out already, right? This morning. Yeah, I was looking at this bull flag this morning. So we all have our emotions when we deal with the charts, right? We all feel different things. We all react differently. I was talking to one of the seedlings, and she messaged me, and she told me about how she gets her sister to help her with her emotions when she's trading, right? She'll ask her sister to either like keep the password away from her or not let her look at the charts, etc. And I said, I'm like, that's really good. That's really good. The real key over there is that you've identified your emotions, you've identified your weaknesses, and you're battling your weaknesses. Because the real key, once you figure out the TA, right, and we talk about this a lot in Mango Seed, like it's all about the psychological game. It's about you, right? That's why we focus so much on risk management and trading psychology, because you'll soon figure out that you are your biggest hurdle. And this is why I say often that trading is a journey in self-discovery. You're going to discover so many things about yourself that you did not think were true. You thought you were better than other people who fell for the same emotions, and then you see yourself making those same mistakes and those same emotions. So you will discover these things about yourself, and now your job is to conquer yourself. You conquer yourself, you will conquer the charts, right? That's why I say again, trading will make a lot of people good people, right? They will turn you from arrogant and smug into being a much more humble person, because the charts will humble you. People who think they're better than other people are going to find out that they're not, that you're as weak as everyone else. And you have to figure out a way to conquer your weakness, because everyone's weakness is different and everybody's strengths are different, which is why my trading strategy may not apply to you guys. I can sit through drawdowns and not care. Like I was playing Catan while things were dumping. I was playing video games, and I feel like that's my strength. My ability to just shut out and just dive into like games and go into a different world, or read my books. I read like fantasy books, or I'll read like non-fiction books. Doesn't matter. I can just exit, right, as long as it's not being thrown in my face. But because the markets kept dumping so much, it kept being thrown in my face over the weekend, and I just saw buy opportunities. Just ban him. Don't warn, guys. Okay, I'll do it. Done. So Cardano too, by the way, guys, did pretty well. Well, right now it's looking pretty We are seeing a drawdown, probably because Bitcoin's going up. Yeah, Bitcoin, sorta. Bitcoin had a nice retest on this 4 hour and now bouncing up. Bitcoin V bottoms up over here. This is what I talked about in terms of that audio clip I sent you guys over the weekend, right? The path to most pain is that Bitcoin doesn't give you the rounded formation that it gave us over the 10K region. The path to most pain is if Bitcoin just V bottoms up over here. Yeah, hit the likes, guys. There's only 75 likes here. That's actually kind of embarrassing and borderline depressing. IJ, I think you should listen to the audio clip I sent over the weekend. You may have missed it. I'm essentially sitting and watching. You need to understand that we're sitting on weekly support, right? The weekly support seems to be getting respected over here, and I'm glad it is, right? We have some really big exposure to Bitcoin. Doge. A lot of people asking about Doge. Doge, what's it doing? Pumping again. It'll probably bull flag here. It'll probably get to $1, man. This thing is probably... It's trading in this range. Probably do something like this. How did I manage my other position? I did not do anything. I was gonna wait for the weekly to do anything on my Cardano. Nah, and it closed fine, right? Against the resistance zone, yes, but closed fine. Now I'm looking to do something with my Cardano position because I want to get into the coins that showed me strength over the weekend. There were some coins that just did flat out better, and I want to get into those coins, right? Yes, mock. I got into IOTA. I already got a position in. Yeah, it's doing well. There you go. I posted this for the seedlings, right? You shouldn't have revealed that, man. I got this retest right over here. I did collect a little bit of a position right over here too. Initially, just as a starter, nothing big. But then I bought this retest. THZ. Oh. It already hit a target though, man. THZ hit a target. It's come back down to test the same wedge. Interesting. Everything's getting bought back. I mean, ooh, I'll give you guys a coin that's looking really good. Since somebody mentioned Neo, are you guys looking at gas? Are you guys looking at gas? I think this one's looking fantastic, guys. I think this one does tend to pump before Neo or after Neo. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at Neo actually, but gas is looking great. Nice pipes, Andrew, making use of the seedling live a seedling setup. Neo's against resistance here, but it could pump right from here. Gas looks good. This is the same gas, right? This is Neo gas, right? That's not a noob comment. You don't need a handle though, right? You don't need a handle. Like, what does the handle really mean? Like, people say, oh, the handle is just a structure that represents a bull flag. So it's all like it's just like visual representations to help people understand the trend, right? Without them really understanding the trend. So when you see something like this, it essentially tells you what's going on with the trend, right? If you see it, so depending on the high, let's say this, you have a high like this, right? And then this high over here was lower than this high, and then the bears push it down. Okay, we're talking about W here. Let me zoom in for you guys. We're talking about what they call a W formation. So the bears are essentially stepping in. So they stepped in over here and they made a high. Okay, and they stepped in over here and they made a lower high. So hey, they're winning the battle now, right? The bulls are under pressure. So now the bears are looking to take out this guy over here. Okay, this low. You have a low here, right? So the bears are looking to push it down further. So that would make it a formation that looks like this, correct? Correct? But instead, the bull stepped in. Okay, before it actually got there, the bull stepped in. Can I undo? Okay, so essentially the bull stepped in before the bears could push it down further past this level, right? And then they pushed it up. Now the bears are sweating, and now the bears are thinking, damn, what we need to do is push it down again. Okay, we need to push it down again or the bulls are going to win. So now if the bears push it down again, you're going to get a formation like this, right? Now that turns into your descending triangle, which is bearish. But let's say the bears don't push it down and the bulls push it up and they take out this high, the bears give up. That's when you get your W-like formation, and that's when you get your structural break, because the bears lost the trend battle, the bulls won the trend battle. Get it? Oh, by the way, how many of you seedlings caught the Solana trade? This one took some patience, but it paid off. 50%, man. Staking. No, I'm not going to be doing any staking, but I do have some passive income plans in crypto. I'll post it for you guys in the Mango Discord soon. I've been looking at potential options. I'm not looking to withdraw any crypto into real banks, right? I'm not going to be looking to sell anything into real banks. I actually don't need to. I don't need to. So just because I'm doing something, guys, don't take this as financial advice. Don't listen to what I'm doing. Understand that I will be in a situation where I am in a situation where I don't need to, right? For like maybe a year now, I've not needed to even trade. So, but what I'm doing is I don't think I'll be withdrawing any crypto. I don't trust the banks, man. I don't trust the banks. It has nothing to do with anything else. But if you guys trust the banks, go ahead and do it. This is what I think. Okay, we're going a little bit off topic, but I think we're going to be seeing new banks form. They're going to stem out from the crypto world. We're going to have like current crypto firms turn into banks of the future. I'm really hungry today, man. I don't know why. So freaking hungry right now. I'm not going to be able to finish my fast. Let's see, I have around 5 hours to go on my fast. What do you think, guys? Is it pizza day? Should I order pizza? Am I looking fat today? I don't like eating pizza when I look fat. I like eating pizza when I'm not bloated and fat, so I can feel good about myself. And then the next day, I'll feel like, oh man, I shouldn't have eaten pizza. Gotta call Wish for this. What's the line on the volume here? Is that what you're talking about, Vijay? This one over here? How's Mango's family doing? My family is fantastic, man. That's one of the reasons why you want to be able to put yourself in a really good position, by the way, so you can help your family, right? One of the things I realized was that if I'm too busy working all the time and I'm stuck on the other side of the world while my mom and my brother are struggling in their real life, I mean, God forbid that they do, I won't be able to help, right? So I was in that position where I wasn't in a situation to help at one point in time in my life, and this was when, you know, they really needed family all around, and I don't want to ever be in that situation again. So I want to be as free with my time, or rather I want my time to be able to be freed up like this without having to ask my boss for you know, hey, can I take a month off or 2 months off? I remember when Krisha's family had a emergency and I had to drive off to Toronto from Ottawa. This was in Canada, right? And I had to leave for a week. I had to leave work for a week. And because I had a really good job and I had a good position, blah blah, my bosses and all did not give me any issues. And I also had a FU resume. FU resume essentially meant that I don't need you guys. I could just quit my job and find a job anywhere else. So that allowed me to just, you know, I didn't ask for permission. I just left. I drove off with Krisha and I sent a text message to my boss saying that, hey, I gotta go. But it got me thinking in my head. My gears are spinning. I'm like, damn, what if I need to leave for 2 months in the future? What if I need to leave for 2 years in the future, right? What if my job is not waiting for me when I come back, right? And I need all this money. Like those are all scary thoughts. So I don't want to go through that again. Such a off-topic rant. You don't trust the banks? You mean like the Federal Reserve? Take a poll to see how many people know the Federal Reserve is a private bank. Yeah, they don't know that. Most people don't know. It's owned by private individuals that nobody knows who they even are, man. But Charlie, I'm glad that you know. But the thing is, though, Charlie, there's not much to not trust about the Fed, right? The Fed are pretty transparent in what they want to do, like for the most part, right? You kind of know what their end goal is. In regards to trusting the banks, what I mean is, I don't trust the banks to give me my money when I want my money. I don't trust them for that. Like the Fed doesn't hold your money, right? The Fed deflates your money, the Fed devalues your money, the Fed steals from you, right? But they don't really hold your money. The way everything is constructed is that they have a very hands-off approach in screwing you over, right? They have a very hands-off approach, so they don't get to feel the wrath of the people, not directly at the very least, which is why I feel like that's another really interesting topic. I feel like eventually these yields that people are expecting to stay low forever are not going to be staying low forever, because the laymen, your regular folk, are going to come out, are going to get angry, right, at what's happening. I don't know when, though. Could take years, but these yields are not going to stay down forever, man. It's ridiculous. But I'm watching it, and we want these yields to stay down for as long as possible while Bitcoin does take a foothold in this world. But hey guys, we're seeing the yields actually on the weekly bounce off the dynamic over here. Let's see if I want to see this break. I want to see start closing weekly candles underneath 150. That'd be really good. That'd be really good, actually. But I don't know, man. I don't know if we'll get that. That'd be really nice. I don't think so. I don't think that's being too wishful. That was Libya, right, Marino? So wait, which country was that? I forget again. I keep forgetting. Cyprus? Was it Cyprus? Was Cyprus, right? You're from Cyprus. That was Cyprus. I'm pretty sure that was Cyprus, Marino. So could you confirm that for me? But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about, man. Like a bank can do that, right? The governments can do that. If a country defaults on their loan to other countries, all the other countries can come together and say, hey, you know what? We'll let you get away with it as long as you take that money from the people and give it to us, right? So essentially, what if I understand this correctly, what the banks did was, hey, if you guys have over $100,000 in your account, all that money is ours now. You guys get to keep 100,000. Start your lives all over again. Yep, Cyprus. There you go. Yep. You are the only country in the world that has happened to so far. All right, so far. You don't know that that's going to be the only country. Bitcoin moving, guys. The weekly is getting respected, getting tested on the weekly dynamic, and we are seeing that move towards the upside. Ethereum looking good too. At BTC, looking fantastic. Romsu, how's it going, my man? How's it going, buddy? How are you? Hussein Akhtar says in Australia, fast is finished now at 6 p.m. What fast are you talking about? I'm not doing a Ramadan fast or something like that. It's just my daily fast that I've been fasting for like 10 years, man. I drink water. I just don't eat. Intermittent fasting. I've been fasting for 10 years. Very quietly sawing the floor out from under your feet. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it. Garima says, "Come on, Sean, you're not even close to being fat." It's all relative, man. It's all relative. I used to be really fat and chubby. Please check Vertcoin. Okay, we'll check Vertcoin. Bro, what is your target on Bitcoin and ETH all-time high this cycle? Ethereum's already at all-time high, man. Bitcoin's at all-time high too. I don't understand your question. BC4R may come back. Might take back the dynamic along with Tenkin on this candle close. Exactly. Exactly, I'm looking at that too, man. Let's go take a look at that. So we're hitting the dynamic right now. We're hitting the Tenkin. We are sitting at resistance. Do we take it back on the first freaking test of it? That's really bullish if we do, right? That's really bullish if we do. I'll be looking for a high or low. Somewhere around here, man. Around 55,400-ish. Do I use caffeine? Yes, I do use caffeine, Hatem. That's a good question. I use caffeine. I use the caffeine from Allmax though, right? If it's not Allmax, I'd rather just drink coffee. I'm not sure whether you guys get Allmax in the UK, but in Canada we do. This is imported from Canada, right? Why do I fast? Because I'm a voracious eater. Once I start eating, I can't stop. I probably have some sort of like eating disorder that I was born with. I love eating, and I love eating huge meals. So I rather eat a huge meal at the end of the day, and do my dishes only once. I cook all my own meals, right? I cook my own meals, so I like to cook. So I rather not waste time cooking all day. I don't like feeling sluggish during the day, because every time you eat, you go through that itis feeling where you're feeling, I'm tired, I want to take a nap. I hate that. I like being productive. I don't like doing dishes. I hate doing dishes, and I don't like using a dishwasher either. I don't know. It's something. Even loading the dishwasher, right? I hate doing. So I'd rather do that once a day. I don't know, just life is better, man, when you fast. It's just overall just so much better. I feel like it's a more natural state to be in anyways, right? When you think back to our hunting and gathering days, you did not really get the time to eat throughout the day. You'd be hunting all day, and then towards the end of the day, you'd freaking drag back the carcass of the meat home to your cave and share, all right? And eat a big feast. And you'll notice that when you start fasting and you get used to it, you go into a mode of concentration in the middle of the day. You get like this surge of energy. It's almost as though that's pre-wired into our bodies to have that energy when your body needs to feed, right? Because how would we hunt otherwise? If we were in a state of hunger before the age of agriculture came along, right? We did not have food throughout the day. We needed to be able to hunt regardless of whether we were hungry. Right? If you go hungry, you hear people say, "Oh, when I'm hungry, I can't do this, I can't do that." It's just because you're addicted to food over the years that you've been eating in the morning. So you get addicted, and that's a withdrawal symptom that you're going through. But I don't know, because I used to have that. I was the most cranky person ever when I didn't have food in my stomach. and that turned around for me. So yeah, that's why fast. And we're talking about everything but TA here. That's what Mango's all about. Why do I have a girl kissing me on my screen, you loser? You must be new here, man. That's Krisha. So let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins, man. Why are you guys freaking talking about fasting? Jesus. Litecoin, Hatham, you here, bud? Are you in the straight still? Let's Doge. We looked at Doge just a bit ago. Yeah, it's at resistance, man. Right now. If it does break this level over here tomorrow, this is gonna keep going. This is gonna keep freaking flying. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. 70 cents next if it breaks over. If you keep spamming, I'm not, okay, I'm gonna look at it anyways. I shouldn't be entertaining you. Altcoin pump. Alright guys, we're going to be wrapping up. We hit the 1 hour 20 minute mark and I don't want to be going through shitcoins today. XRP, let's go take a look at XRP. I do like XRP. It's sitting at resistance right now. Support. This entire zone over is support. It's also on a Mango dynamic daily support region. We are squeezing between the op line, which is right over here, right at around 2566. And the Mango dynamic, right? So essentially 2566 and around 2369. So this is also a major level right over here from this structure that we broke down going into the XRP bear market. But now it looks like we're looking to retest this zone over here all the way up to 2952. Or that's what I'm looking for at the very least. I don't know whether we'll see it come true. I like the song. Zijan's like, I love how you come in here every single day and tell me that you love me. I love you too, buddy. I love you too. How's it going, Nigel? Yep, you made it for the end. Do you own any Doge? No, I have nothing. I have no Dogecoin. No, I haven't talked about 1inch either. So remember guys, Bitcoin sitting on weekly support. We're about to close the freaking monthly. Is this going to be the first monthly candle that turns freaking red? We haven't had a red monthly candle. I think people are ignoring this fact. We haven't had a red monthly candle all the way since September. All right, September of 2020. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be the battle between the bulls and the bears now. This is going to be the battle. What was last month's candle close? We're looking at around 59,223, I believe. 58,782. Essentially, all we have to do now is go on over to the weekly, mark out around 57,800. That's coming in at somewhere around here, right? The middle of the weekly range at the moment. The daily, so somewhere around here. Okay, so let's use the Mango dynamic as a level because I believe this is going to be coming down. It's going to be angling towards the downside. Can the bulls close that month green? It's going to be a battle there. You're going to watch that battle unfold over the next 10 days. We have around a week and a few days to go for that monthly to close. Is the month closing? Okay, so the month is actually closing on a Friday. It's going to get really, really interesting. So that's going to be when even CMEs close. Let's go ahead and take a look at how CME is looking. CME is looking great, actually, on the overall chart. We have a gap here that likely get filled. 60,000. We gapped through this zone twice, eh? What are my top 5 alts? I don't have top 5 alts, man. It's all luck. I have no idea. I'm not... my top 5 altcoins are Bitcoin, and Bitcoin. I don't have a huge position in any altcoin at the moment. I had a huge position in Ethereum at the time. We got out of that trade right a while ago. Now I'm trying to build a position again, but not yet. Not there yet. I'm looking at this coin though. UMA. I have no idea what it is. Don't ask me about the fundamentals. I just like the chart. You see this breakdown here? We retook that breakdown structure. Right? Like that. Are you in BTC? Oh, you mean BC? What's BC? I have no idea. No, I'm not in BC. Oh, what are my thoughts on EOS? That's a good one. Gibran, good question there. I like EOS. I like EOS a lot. I feel like it's being ignored. And how about this? I have no idea what the fundamentals are on this coin, so no idea. But apparently this is supposed to be a dead project, right? I'm not sure whether that's true. People are saying it's a dead project. But the chart looks good, man. Look at that. W structure that we just talked about, right? Bears actually pulled it lower, and the bull just said F you, right? So I'm looking for a high or low somewhere around here. Something like this. Dogecoin is the new reserve currency of the world, man. Imagine not having any Doge. I can imagine that. I'm living it. Muhammad Ali says, I love your name, by the way. He says, Sean, thank you very much for your live streams and helping the community. Love you, bro. Hey, man, love you right back. My pleasure. BCH. Look. Bitcoin Cash. Totally forgot the ticker. Whoa, that's a wee bottom, eh? Maybe it's time for Bitcoin Cash. It's all coin season, man. When you see XRP and Bitcoin Cash pump, yeah, looking good, man. Weekly looks fantastic. We have support right over here. Any retest would probably be a good buy opportunity. Let's look at the daily. Not bad. I don't like the sell-off, but again, this could turn around. It got picked up on a key level though, right? Look at this right here. See that? Nice structure too. Oh, there's a nice bull flag here. This will be information for you to use in the future, right? You see the bull flag get respected. There's somebody on this chart. Interesting. So you guys should be looking out for these kind of patterns, right? Coins that went down like this, and then let's look at RSR. Obina, how's it doing? Still trending well, man. It did not close the weekly above the 10-cent mark, unfortunately, but I think it may do that this week. If I were you, I'd be putting on a horizontal right over here, somewhere around there, and then watch the daily close above there. The daily did close above there and lose it right away. So yeah, gone back into consolidation. Am I in BTC? Yeah, I have a lot of I'm only in BTC for the most part. This is it. Hey Lee, how's it going, buddy? MIR, that's like mirror or something, right? Doesn't have a Bitcoin parent? Oof. That sell-off. Pretty brutal over the past week, eh? It's sitting on support though right now, Lee. That support right there, resistance over here. Probably come down to test $7 again. I don't like how much it sold off, but it could just re-bottom up over here. It's not even the weekly chart, it's the daily. It may actually just re-bottom up over here, man. I don't know, but it's sitting on support. That's all I can tell you. We talked about CHZ, man, already. It came back down onto our falling channel wedge. Alright guys, if you haven't yet hit that like button, we'll be wrapping up the stream soon. Let's do a quick rundown on Cardano, etc. On Cardano on the weekly against the USD pairing, failing to close above that level at $1.31. I got a little bit overexcited on this one, thinking that it would. Well, the bears did step in, saying that Cardano is not ready just yet. I still think that we're eventually going to we are eventually going to be breaking this level and have that continuation on over to the upside. Bitcoin's looking particularly in its consolidation phase as well, so I'll be looking for the ADA BTC chart to have a recovery eventually as well, all the way back up to this level. But at the same time, ADA did tip its hat and tell us that it's not as strong as many of the other altcoins that may actually have better opportunity leading in the weeks to come. BTC is actually looking really good. Unlike Cardano, Ethereum actually showed a really nice reaction to the dump that we saw over the weekend, right? We saw the dump all the way down over here, retesting this bull flag zone over here and getting picked up before actually giving an official test. That is actually a sign of bullishness right over there. So any daily candle close above around, let's say 0.04 Satoshi on Ethereum, and I'll be looking for Ethereum on the ETH USD pairing to take its leg up to my eventual target of 3,000. Oh, my first target was 2,500. We hit that. 3,000 is my mid target. We haven't hit that yet. I'll be looking for that target next, and then 3,500 is my eventual target before we reassess the chart. I am long Ethereum. I am long in Cardano. I did take some of my Cardano out and put it into Ethereum, but not that much. I'll be looking to do more of that though as the charts progress. Yeah, LBTC looking good, so I'll be looking for FUSD to look good as well. what else, XRP. I did take a position in XRP right over here at the Mango Dynamic, and I'm looking to add to my XRP position as well. So those are pretty much the major coins that I'm willing to tell you guys about on the live stream, because I don't want this to turn into a college channel, right? I'm just telling you guys how I manage my positions going into this weekly dump or weekend dump, and how I'll be managing it going forward. Oh, the Mango Twine, I have to publish it on, it's ready now, so I have to publish it on TradingView and give you guys access. Yeah, Peter, thank you for reminding me. I'll likely do that today. I've been saying I'm going to do it every weekend, but this weekend I'm just so exhausted from doing the live streams last week, which was the first time I was doing it since I took a break from the live streams, that I just needed to get away from the charts completely. Freaking did not get to do that as well either, but I'll likely do that today. Don't hesitate to push me on that all day today. So in regards to the Mango Twine, whoever has access currently to the Mango Dynamic and the Mango Vine will be getting access to the Mango Twine for free. That's how we are going to be doing it. So the reason I've been hesitant to put it up, because then I'm going to have to go and give you guys access manually one by one, verify that you guys actually have the Mango Vine and the Mango Dynamic. It's going to be so much work that I'm just too lazy to do, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to suck it up and do it today. Right? So essentially, whoever has the Mango Vine and the Mango Dynamic, I'm going to have to verify on the list that, hey, you guys have it, and then go make sure that you guys get access to the Twine as well. The Twine is more of like a booster indicator. Yeah, no worries, Peter. XRP coming down to test Dynamic now. I'll probably do a video mock and explain that. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. Essentially, when you break into the zone over here, you want to be a buyer, right? When you break above the green dashed line over here, you want to be a buyer, and you stay in the trend the entire time. And when you break underneath, you want to be a seller. And yeah, it actually worked out this time too on XRP. On Bitcoin too, you're going to see that over here it broke up. You want to be a buyer, broke down. Well, we should have sold clearly. If we're just following the Twine alone gives you so much edge, I would not have been in the trade, right? And right over here, you can see that we broke above here. It would have kept you in the long this entire time and then got you out right over here. Damn. We should probably be looking at the Twine more often than we do. Over here too, look at this. Kept you in the long all the way from over here, all the way through this entire run, and then got you out right over here in this zone, and kept you out of the bad portion of the trade during this part, and then got you back in over here. Kept you in, kept you in, kept you in. Yeah, and then got you out there. Stop spamming, man. Stop spamming. You guys just get banned when that happens. Cheers, Tan. Good to see you here. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Really appreciate that. You're welcome, IJ. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Alright, so if you guys haven't yet, hit that freaking like, hit that bell icon, hit that subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and probably should I eat pizza? What should I be eating today? It's Monday. I feel guilty starting off the week with pizza, but at the same time I'm really freaking hungry and I haven't had pizza in a long time. Alright guys, with that, do the mango way, do the stress-free way. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. My name is Sean Dexter. Ciao. chicken breast and mac and cheese. Man, I eat chicken breast every single day of my life. I literally have a should I call it a company? I don't know what to call them, but little like a small business that delivers chicken breasts to my house every 2 days pretty much, right? Fresh chicken breasts to my house. So basically paid the butcher to pay someone else to deliver it to my house every single day. Oh yeah, I should probably give my thank yous to all of you. Old Man, Garima, Obina especially. Thank you to Obina, Old Man Mock for helping with the live stream. It really means a lot. Ollie has been freaking slacking off. He's been not doing his I don't want to say job. His duties, neglecting his duties. Thank you Charlie Abbott for being here as a regular stream attendee as well. Appreciate it. Who else? Who are the regulars in here? Zijan for always letting me know that he loves me. Raja, thank you for joining in, buddy. Really appreciate it. IJ as well. IJ with all the love. I love IJ's love, right? He's just so good at dishing out the love, and that's so mango. Peter was in here too as well today. Romsu, how's it going to both of you? That rhymes. Saida, you've been here too. And Andrew, how could I forget Andrew? Good old Andrew, how's it going, bud? And I will see all of you in tomorrow's live stream as well. Ciao, guys. Oh, there you go. I see Andrew in the live chat too. Love you right back, Garima. Love you right back. Carbo load, hit the gym, doing curls for your girl. I don't do bicep curls, man. I just do deadlifts are enough, but after ruining my back, I need to couple my deadlifts with weighted pull-ups. Yeah, Raja. I like how these live streams have turned more into a hangout than just looking at shitcoins all day. Alright, guys. Ciao. See you tomorrow.